Gacy, starring Mark Holton. That's right, you know him from Teen Wolf as Chubby. You know him from Leprechaun as Ozzy. This film gets a 4.5 on IMDb. It's an hour and 28 minutes long. This is a fiction, a documentary, if you will, about John Wayne Gacy and the disturbing truth behind the man that was also a father. He was also a husband, and he was also a pillar of his community. But what people didn't know is the secrets behind John Wayne Gacy. I think this movie is the best adaptation I've seen of John Wayne Gacy. Let's talk about it. So basically, as I was telling you earlier, John Wayne Gacy, most of you know who he is. Grew up in the Wisconsin area. Had all these accolades around the world. And was known as a great businessman, actually. Very, very successful businessman. Nobody in the community knew the horror that he was hiding behind. And Mark Holton plays this very well in this film. He plays an excellent John Gacy. And, you know, he even does clowns. He's Pogo the Clown. He did charity events, things for kids, as Pogo the Clown. And the community was blown away because this guy was really a creep. And this film depicts all of that. As you can see, this is where he was Pogo the Clown. And really, really nice artwork. But man, it still looks demented to me. I would still be afraid if I was a kid. So it also depicts how John Wayne Gacy would primarily focus on young men, young gay men, to lure into his home, to give them work, to give them a job, to give them a second start. And basically, I think, you know, that's not probably true. I don't know that they were all necessarily homosexual, but from what I'm reading, most of them were. And what I took from the movie and what I've read based on the Gacy cases. Offers them work, offers them a fresh start, and then he just seduces them and then just decides to kill them and bury them in his house. And the police are onto him, you know. They have their suspects, but because he's such a well-known pillar in the community, not even they know what's going on. And Gacy sells it well because Gacy is also this ultimate salesman. You know, he can tell you, well, no, you know me, guys. You know what I've done in the community. It's not me. You know, nothing to worry about here. But then the stench of the house started getting people to realize crazy shit's going on over there, right? And then there's this one kid that gets away from Gacy. One guy that gets away from Gacy. Then things start to fall apart in the police. Eventually ended up figuring out what's going on and getting him put in jail. But my thoughts on the film are this. Mark Holton, in my opinion, this is his best role he's ever done. I really feel like he should have gotten more work. I know he played Chubby in Teen Wolf, which that's one of my favorite movies of all time. And then he played in Leprechaun. He played Ozzy. He plays more of these goofy characters. But really, in this film, he was brilliant. He really did it well. He played, and I've seen interviews with John Wayne Gacy. I really feel like he studied the character correctly, which he did before the film. And actually, I read that Mark Holton was terrified of all the stuff that he'd seen before the film, so he really had to get into character to play this. But overall, in my opinion, this is my best and my favorite adaptation of the John Wayne Gacy stories that are out there in documentaries. I highly recommend this. I think it's on YouTube. If you want to look it up on YouTube, you can find it that way. If I find a link, I'll put it in there for you guys. But if you like serial killer memoirs or documentaries, check this one out. Let me know your thoughts on the movie itself, if you've seen it, of course. Dahmer versus Gacy is a really good one to check out as well. I really enjoyed that. That was a hoot. But this one, like I said, Mark Holton blew it out the water with this. Also features a young Adam Baldwin as well. And just a really good overall film. I think 4.8 is pretty good, but I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5 on the Boglin scale. I really enjoyed it, and if anybody has an extra copy of the Blu-ray edition of this film or the Steelbook, let me know. Catch up with you guys later. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Peace.